Tired of living day to day like everything's alright. Just waiting on that moment, waiting on my moment. Every night just one thing on my mind, I'm just waiting on that moment, waiting on my moment. You say, oh, you got that all shit, hell no, next time that's mine. As long as I stay hustling, I'm gon' shine. And just waiting on that moment.
Bad hoes, I'm showing it. Time came and I owned it, just like Brown Jazz, I start bowling. When I touched the rock and I cracked the block, when I pulled up and that mustard drop with that roof off and my shoes off and y'all bitch niggas. Roof off, real nigga in my hood, who everybody gon' roof off. They see me come from that bottom.
I'm just waiting on that moment, waiting on my moment. You say, oh, you got that all shit, hell no, next time that's mine. As long as I stay hustling, I'm gon' shine that moment. Hell no, next time that's mine. As long as I stay hustling, I'm on my mind. I'm just waiting on that moment, waiting on my moment. You say, oh, you got that all shit. Hell no, next time that's mine. As long as I stay hustling, I'm gon' shine. I'm just waiting on that moment, waiting on my moment.
Like that.
On my way now to meet up with Gloria, a pretty good client of mine. She got a 3-year-old mixed breed named Amber, who had some hip issues at an early age. I believe got hit by a car about 1.5 years ago when it was a puppy. I've been massaging her dog first started out as twice a week for a month, and then we tapered it off to about once a week now. I mean, the pet really benefited from it for the simple fact that she lives in a mobile home, so the dog is not easily accessible to exercise. So we started range of motion therapy, do a couple leash walks, a couple strouts, a couple sprints. You know, the animal is not that equipped to get the right proper exercise because she does live in a mobile home. You know, when I first came up with the idea of the name DogApy, I was actually staring at a Lubriderm bottle, and you know, in my thoughts there, how did this company come up with this name? And if you look at it, simply derm is skin and then lube is lubrication. So they just put the whole two names together, Lubriderm. So I was staring at a dog, and I figured I wanted to do massage therapy, so I figured dog, and I figured therapy. And I just stuck those two words together, and voila, there you go, DogApy. You know, when I first came up with the name, I thought most people weren't going to understand it, but I mean, now that I'm spreading the awareness about it, a lot of people are starting to realize the benefits that come with it. You know, that's all I really wanted to strive for when I decided to embark on this entrepreneurship. Provide a service that gives back our four-legged family members that puppy-like energy and playfulness that we knew and came to love. And that puppy still lives inside of them, even though they're older. That puppy's hidden in there. You see the results after a couple sessions. You start to see the animals more energetic, more playful, less tense. That's another thing. This isn't necessarily used for treatment, for medical treatment. It could also be used for calming effects. Get yourself one of those rambunctious rat terriers or Jack Russells that are amped up with a lot of energy. Kind of calm them down. It's just like you and I, after a tense day of work or what have you, a nice relaxing massage will ease the whole day off. Same thing for the animals. especially if they feed off of your feelings. You got to go into the situation or into the session, you know, attentive and assertive, and you'll be just fine. Morning, Gloria.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Amber.
Hi, my name is Gloria, and I want to tell you a little bit about Amber. I met Amber when she was about 5.5 months old. She was a rescue dog, and I'd had her about a week when I noticed that she walked funny. Her right leg kept turning out all the time when she walked. So when I took her into the vet to have her usual examination and get her shots and everything, the vet said, let's do an x-ray and see what's going on because the leg doesn't feel right. So when he came back and he sat down, he said that we have a serious problem. When she was about 5 weeks old, she was hit by a car and left abandoned. And the one thing he said to me when he came back after the x-rays was that he said, this is pretty serious. You're going to have to keep her quiet, you know. And I said, you got to be kidding. Amber loves to run. She shows the stress of running because she'll lift up her right leg and baby it, or her limp will be more pronounced. But the idea that her slowing down was not something that Amber wanted to do. And he said, well, you're looking forward to, within the next couple of years, to having to have her leg amputated. So I went home. Of course, I wasn't happy. I was really sad about the prospect, even though I know that dogs can lead healthy lives with 3 legs, but still, I thought there's got to be a better way. So I, on one occasion when I was down in South Florida, I decided to go to a doggy park in Homestead, Florida, where it's a much more controlled situation and I could watch her. And while I'm there, and I really enjoyed it there, I saw this flyer on a table. And when I went over to take a look at the flyer, and I've got some notes here to make sure that I get everything right, and it was called DogApy, like therapy, DogApy. And it was, the flyer was offered by an Alex Contreras, and what he specializes in is canine massage therapy. And I thought, this just might be the answer, and so I called him. And he came over and he took a look at Amber and he said, absolutely, we can help her. I can help her. I watched Alex massage Amber, and he would lay her down on one side and he'd work all the muscles, starting with her toes and her back leg, all the way up her hip muscle, across her back, her side, her neck, her face, her ears, would get a complete massage, and then he'd turn it over. Now this was 30 minutes he would do this. Then he'd turn it over and he would massage another 30 minutes. And you could tell that Amber was absolutely and completely relaxed. What I saw in Amber over the weeks since then, since that beginning, was that she was much more agile. She had a lot more energy. I was so thankful that I met Alex. I didn't even know that there was such a thing as massage therapy for dogs. And in the flyer it points out that all the benefits that come from being able to do this, among which is improved circulation and health. And I'm absolutely positive that that's been the benefit and the gain for Amber. So I would like to say that if you're in South Florida and you have a chance to get in touch with Alex Contreras at DogApy, you're going to be thrilled with his ability to actually improve your dog's overall health. And I thank him very much for that. Now, if we could just figure out a way to have some massage therapies for a cat.